Hey guys, so RV life is ever changing, ever having to adapt to things like getting out of the road, getting run over by a car when you're filming, as you're on your walk, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Anyways, you have to constantly be flexible, and in the moments that you think, oh, I don't have to be flexible anymore, life will remind you, of course you do. Why wouldn't you be flexible? So, anyways, you had something happen to you, a little over a week ago?
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, a week ago yesterday, I had an accident with our truck, Rocky, which is crazy because I haven't had an accident in like 30 years. And so it was just quite the surprise.
And initially, it didn't look too bad.
No, originally when we were looking at it, in fact, I had pulled over across the street, and the police, when they came to the accident, didn't even realize that I was involved in it because they didn't notice any damage right away, except that then they looked and realized the side mirror was a little bit wonky. So didn't think there was any problem. They asked me if the truck was drivable. I said, yeah.
The lug
no
bolts,
problem.
A couple of the lugs were bent over on an F-350, so if that tells you anything.
Yeah, we have an F-350 dually, so anything that hits that's a tank. So I'm extremely appreciative in the fact that I was very well protected. I was in a good vehicle. If you're going to have to get in an accident, I guess that's the one to get in. And I wasn't hurt, so I thank God for that all turned out okay. So I'm very thankful for that. It could have been a whole lot worse. But in the meantime, when I drove it home, it didn't feel right that night. We decided to take it to the store. And what did you notice when you went to drive it?
I got in the truck and I turned it on. And I said, Tina, do you notice anything wrong? And she goes, no, everything looks okay. I'm like, seriously? Because the tires on the truck are straight forward and the steering wheel's turned to the left. Like, that might be a problem.
Yeah, you had to turn the steering wheel this way in order to drive it straight. Yeah. So obviously it was not okay.
I think the main point of impact was the driver's front tire.
Yeah, and the mirror. The
mirror.
The driver's mirror was mangled, bent all the way forward. So anyway, did an insurance claim, took it over the next day to the collision place. We went ahead. We were supposed to be leaving here tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I knew.
Happy trails.
Yeah, and we are currently in Florida, Claremont, Florida, which is an awesome place to be in the winter.
And where were we heading when we leave Saturday?
Heading to Arizona. So it was only a week. Yeah, it's only a week before we were supposed to leave. So we knew there's no way the truck's going to be fixed by then. So we've been here for 2 months. So we talked to the office, explained to them what happened. We said, we're going to need to extend. Is there any way we can stay where we're at? So they were awesome here. They were amazing. Said, yes, no problem. So we extended another month.
Yeah. They said, how long?
Sure.
I said, well, I guess we'll do a month.
Yeah. The collision place said 2 weeks, but we know how that goes. So we said, no, we're not doing that.
By the way, that's the motorized bicycle again.
Yeah.
They ride around here all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, she's, yeah, no problem. We'll just extend you another month. So we're extended to March 1st. Thank goodness.
Hey guys, we just dropped off our F-350. We spent a lot of time with it, so it's kind of weird seeing it pull away being parked so they can fix it from the accident. They actually have to take it down to another repair shop that actually specializes in aluminum and Ford vehicles so they can fix it properly.
Yeah, because it has aluminum doors, and because of the big truck, I guess it is, they didn't have the equipment to do it here, so they're going to go to a Ford certified collision center, I guess.
Yeah, and then they have to probably replace the rim, possibly front fender panel.
Door.
I don't know if they're replacing the door. They might be fixing the door. They replace the mirror. And then they have to check the suspension because it is not It is not driving straight.
No.
No.
No, and the wheel got knocked inward, so you can see where the wheel's bent. So
yeah, so they said about 2 weeks, so we extended our stay. So we don't have to worry about it.
Another month just to be on the safe side, because 2 weeks we know turns into 3 weeks, turns into 4 weeks. So we just didn't want to be having to stress over being out of the site, because we don't have anything to pull our RV with, because obviously it's here.
It's currently January 30th. ETA is February 25th. I just spent the last 2 days, full days, completely rescheduling everything from leaving on the 31st of January to leaving on the 27th of February. Changed all of our reservations, had to reroute because we have to be back home at the end of April because we have a grandbaby that's going to have a baby dedication we want to be there for.
Yeah.
So it's going to cut some of our other plans out a little bit. We were planning on spending more time.
A lot of bit, not a little bit, a lot of bit.
Well, we basically lose a month.
Yeah, we're going to lose Texas.
So Texas is where we're going to have to sacrifice, because we want to make sure we go to Arizona to visit my dad and stepmom. So, yeah, so we'll go. You want to go up this road?
Yeah, that's good.
So
Deciding whether we want to go on a nature trail or we want to walk on the road still.
yeah, we can go on the nature trail, catch it the other side.
Okay.
So anyway.
There's the nature trail over that way.
So I spent 2 whole days completely rearranging all of our plans. Had to cancel some, schedule new ones, reroute us, all that kind of stuff. You know, planning and how that takes.
Yeah. And then,
time.
you know, since I work full time, if we travel during the week, I still have to work. So we have to adjust for that. So we had to do a lot of maneuvering to make sure we can make that work. Or we're going to be somewhere we have reception. Will the generator power everything? Can we pull it all together?
We don't have a lot of solar right now. We've had the RV about a year. We don't do a ton of boondocking right now. So we haven't felt like the investment would be worth it yet. We do have a generator. We usually, if we're going to boondock, it's 1 or 2 nights, not like an extended period of time. So we need to make sure that we are getting some hookup somewhere along the way. We also have to make sure Monday through Friday that we're stationary, or we have an extremely short drive, like a couple hours, because he does have to work.
And let's be honest, as far as the solar and stuff's concerned, we're from Ohio, the Midwest, Eastern Midwest, and it's either gloomy or trees. So you got clouds or trees. So for the 14 days a year we have sunlight, I don't think solar's a whole lot worth it.
Yeah, you have to weigh the cost and what's going to be best for you. And for us right now, later, hopefully we're out west a lot more and it would justify. But right now we just don't have as much of a need for it. And it is a big investment.
Yeah.
With all that being said, I did all my rescheduling and finished it yesterday. So today, when we originally dropped it off, they originally said 2 weeks. We knew that wasn't going to be the case, which is why we extended it a month. But with that being said, now it's on the 25th. Here's our concern. When you get a truck back that has had a lot of damage to it and you get it fixed, you don't exactly want to hook it up 1 or 2 days later and then book it 2,000 miles
with your fifth wheel in tow,
with your home behind it, without testing it to make sure that everything is good. And if you do have problems, you need to take it back to whoever fixed it to make it right. Now hopefully that's not the case, but that's our concern. So now, you know, the likelihood of it being done early, we all know, is just not going to happen unless it's a miracle from God. So more than likely, this is if parts don't get delayed, winter storms don't come through again and stop the world, they don't run behind, they don't run into issues. So making us very nervous, because it's very possible making me very nervous. Making me very nervous. And I'm the one that does all the planning. That there's a high possibility it's not going to be ready on the 25th. So now it's like, do I just be proactive and reschedule again? Do I wait until the last minute and then be like, oh, well, we just got to wing it, which I'm a planner. I'm not a wing it kind of person, although this lifestyle has forced me to be more than I am comfortable with.
So let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Would you reschedule everything? Or would you like me? It'll be all right. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Bonsai.
He's we'll just wing it and go with it.
Yeah.
I,
okay.
however, make the plans, and I know what it's like trying to get into some RV parks. We also are almost 43 foot long, so that limits us a lot. So that is the other part of my anxiety is you might be able to get in somewhere, but would we fit? Do they have availability? And then with boondocking, are we going to go somewhere where there's not a lot of trees, or he has service? There's just a lot of things. And we're headed to Arizona. Going from Florida, the middle of Florida, to Tucson, which is all the way over, in the middle, south part of Arizona. So if you have been that route, we're going to be taking Route 10 pretty much the whole way.
I-10.
Or I'm sorry, I-10.
Yeah.
If you've been on that, you know that once you get to a certain point, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. So when we hit...
Oh, look. This is another sagebrush. Oh, look.
Yes.
It's another tumbleweed.
Oh, look, there's one of those little dust storm, or whatever you call it. Dirt devils, yeah. So then the question comes in, at this point, you get past a certain point, and it's pretty much in Texas. You get to a certain point in Texas where it's like nothing for hours. And
then New Mexico doesn't mean left out, because once you get there, past Las Cruces, the same thing.
Yeah. Once you get past Las Cruces, there's nothing in New Mexico at all along I-10. So I just get nervous about that stuff. I don't want to be sitting on this side of the highway. I don't want to be in the middle of the desert with no one around except the coyotes and mountain lions and all that kind of stuff.
And the dust storm signs.
Yeah. So anyway, this just all has me way outside of my comfort zone. A lot of you would be perfectly fine and be like, because I know a lot of the YouTubers out there we watch, and you guys boondock all the time. And I would love to be able to do that. And we probably will get there at some point. But
speaking of that, if you watch our channel and you want to bring us in on boondocking a little bit, we have a channel or whatever, let us know. Maybe we can meet up somewhere and you can kind of show us the ropes.
Give us some tips. Yeah, give us some tips and tricks to it. We're just not comfortable yet with it. We've been on the road full time for 2.5 years. And we're still kind of doing the glamping, bougie thing. We do stay in state parks a lot. There are a lot of state parks we can fit in.
Yeah.
We have some camp memberships that we primarily try to stay in if we're anywhere near them. So we're not like resort type of people.
We're not Margaritaville every day, all the day.
Oh no, we've never even been to Margarita. No. But
I drove by it. We
have. But we are electric and water kind of people.
Yeah.
Or at least electric. We can deal with the water.
Yeah.
We're just not set up yet. So yeah. So it just makes me a little more nervous. You're good with it, I think. So
as long as there's not 8 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
mean, honestly, if we have to be delayed somewhere, this is the place to be. This is the place to be in the wintertime because it's beautiful down here. It's not a bad place to get stuck. It's just the rest of the trip that makes me nervous because I don't know what that's going to look like.
And we have a window for Arizona. If we miss the window, we can't go this year.
Yeah, and we absolutely do not want to miss that.
So
because I've happened to be back in Ohio in mid-April, it's 2,000 miles from here to Arizona, and it's 2,000 miles from Arizona back to where we're from in Cincinnati. Actually, it's further than that because our daughter and son-in-law, who have our granddaughter that's doing the baby dedication, is in northern Ohio.
Yeah,
so that's
northeast.
another 3 hours from Cincinnati. So it's a long haul.
And the money for diesel, because
Yeah.
that is
and
not
the
a cheap
cost
trip.
of, yes, I'm sorry. I was trying not to get hit by the van.
Sorry, I'm going to be the human wall over here, keeping from getting out in front of the van.
We didn't get over very much. And I'm like, and the road's not real wide anyway.
I was thinking thin. It didn't work? What do you mean it didn't work?
Sorry.
No, I was really good at thinking thin.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to run you over.
No, you're fine. Sorry I didn't get out of your way more.
Yeah, okay. We did have the palm tree too to try to work around.
I don't know what that noise is.
I think is it a generator? It sounds like a generator.
Oh, the generator or something.
I don't know. Oh no.
Sprayer.
Pressure washer.
Pressure washer.
He's pressure washing
It's
his
January. You should
sidewalk.
pressure wash in January. Oh,
And
if you're in Florida.
yeah, Florida you do.
Yeah. Or maybe Arizona,
Or yeah,
Southern California.
the warmer parts. So anyway, that's where we're at. Not complaining because it could have been a whole lot worse. I'm very thankful and blessed I wasn't injured. If there's some place to get delayed, this is the place to be in January and February. So I'm very thankful for all of that. So it definitely all could have been much, much worse.
This could have been much, much worse.
Just
And
wanted to update you on how things can change quickly in this RV world.
I went ahead and went to a grocery store, so we had groceries, but we got the rental
Yeah.
now, so we could do that too. But
Yeah,
we really like the repairs to be done beforehand so we can leave, and so that we don't have to pay for the rental car. Because right now our insurance is paying for the rental car, and
yeah,
if it goes past 30 days, we got to start paying for it.
yeah,
We really don't want to do that.
yeah.
So,
So needless to say, this accident that I had is costing us time and money and all that. So be safe out there.
yeah, be safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel,
Yes.
and watch for people passing you from behind, because
Watch for people
I
trying to
think
go
that
around
played
you.
in part in this, and most of us drive big vehicles, so people don't want to be behind us,
Yeah,
and they zip around us a lot. And more times than not, I have spent more time watching the vehicles behind and beside me than I do the ones in front of me.
yeah. Especially when they don't have a lane
Yeah,
to pass on your left. So, yeah, so just be safe. Watch all the other drivers zipping around you.
yep.
And,
Watch your mirrors and everything.
yeah.
And if you don't have one, get a dash cam.
Yeah.
Know how to use it.
Yeah.
Make sure it's turned on.
Yeah.
And if you have side cameras or cameras behind your vehicle and they record too, that's extra great, because that'll help you in these kind of situations.
Yes. And if you have a dash cam, turn it on every time,
The time you don't,
because
what'll happen?
we have a dash cam and we always have it on every time we tow. But when I hop in the truck to just run a few errands, which is what I was doing a couple returns and then go to the store. I didn't think that, it's not a need. I didn't worry about it. So I didn't plug it in. So unfortunately, I didn't have it on when I needed it the most, which is the whole reason we bought one.
Yeah.
Oops, we're on the nature trail now.
Yeah. In case your child looking at us, here's the nature trail.
It's really pretty.
This is really pretty.
Some Florida swamp.
Florida swamp, there's a pond over there. It's really nice.
Really pretty vegetation here.
Very pretty.
So anyway, lesson learned on me is no matter what, how short or how long the drive is, I will always have my dash cam on. So I know you guys, I know you're going to be like, oh, Tina, I can't believe you didn't do. I agree. I was beating myself up all night long. So I totally agree with you. Feel free to yell at me because I deserve it. So be aware of that, because no matter how short or long your drive is, anything can happen anytime.
And note to anybody that's managing the memory of said dash cam, you may want to check that too, because when I took it out and checked it, apparently memory card was full.
Ah,
Oops. So I remedied that real quickly. It's supposed to constantly loop, but somehow the memory card wasn't formatted correctly, so it was storing and locking everything. So here, we'll show you the pond. This is beautiful. There you go, look at that. Isn't that nice? All right, guys, we'll keep you updated what we find out.
Yeah.
And before my arms fall off from holding this selfie stick, we're gonna get off here. So, all right.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Hit that little bell,
Yes.
and you see our next video drop. And if you have a comment about this, issues you've had, suggestions you have for us, put them down below. And we'd appreciate it if you share with a friend, help us grow. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.